Oh, hey, everybody. This is Brad Alexander with the Alexander Home Team. And I'm just sitting here trying to figure out my 2021 property taxes. You got it, folks. It's property tax season, and I've taken quite a few classes. It's amazing how you can study something so much and still feel so stupid about it. It's confusing. So therefore, I've got 2021 taxes here, and I got 2020 taxes here. So today's video is property tax timeline. So let's educate you a little bit on why you got this statement in the mail this week, last week. Recently, you got a statement in the mail, and it says at the top, 2021 appraisal value. This is not a bill. All right. So it's not a bill. So right now, what has happened at this time of the year is from March and April, the county gives you their appraisal value of your house. All right. At that point, they give you from April till about June, all right, to file your appeal if you want to appeal. Today's video is not about appeals. That's tomorrow. But we are going to give a little bit in that. So do you want to protest the value that the county has set on your house? Well, in most cases, I'm going to tell you yes. You see, I'm looking at my 2020 taxes and my 2021 taxes. And folks, my land value in 2020 doubled in value. But hey, 2021, it went up 0. It makes no sense, right? Somebody said last year on Facebook, and I was doing these videos, and somebody made a comment that if you protest your taxes, then you should forfeit your right to vote. Folks completely disagree with that. Protesting your taxes is an American right. It's your right to have checks and our country was built on checks and balances. Just because the county says your house is worth something, make them show you the data. All right. So to prime you into tomorrow's video on protest, this last year we sold a house for $375,000. No, we sold a house for $319,000. You know what that family was being taxed at? They were being taxed at $375,000. When I saw their tax bill, I'm like, holy crap, the county's been overtaxing you for a decade. So take that in mind, people. All right. Sometimes the county overtaxes, and to be quite honest with you, there's sometimes that the county undertaxes. All right. The county does not have a foolproof system on how they value your house. So March, April, the county values your house. They send you this beautiful little letter in the mail. All right. It says it's not a bill. And if you'll notice on this letter, all right, there's no place on here where it talks about what our rate is. That's going to come later. All right. So March and April, county decides the value of your house. May, June, July, you protest. All right. Then in August, September, different entities will get together. So this is just timeline, whether you just want to know how it works. I was intrigued, so I figured I'd let you know. August, September, all these entities, I am taxed by Hays County, Hays CISD, the special road. I don't know what that is, but I'm taxed by a special road. Hays County Fire ESD number 5, Plum Creek Conservation, Plum Creek Groundwater, Austin Community College. So whenever y'all voted, which is great, fine. I just want, hey, no big deal. I like Austin Community College, great thing. I'm just saying, I pay every year for Austin Community College to be here locally, all right? And for my kids to reap the benefits of that maybe one day. And then we have Hays County ESD number 9. Notice you did not hear me talk about a city. I don't live in a city, so therefore I don't pay city taxes. So in September-ish, those entities are going to decide what rate they are going to charge someone or charge everyone. Then My taxes are formed by the value of my house that either the county said I was, we protested, we came to a quasi agreement. So for simple numbers, let's just say that my house is worth $200,000. Well, out of all those rates of all those entities that are going to tax me, all right, let's say that my rate ends up being 2%. All right. 2% times $200,000 is $4,000. I am now taxed $4,000. All right. So so the rate. So then when I say I'm taxed $4,000, then in October I get a bill. All right. October I get a bill. And if you have an escrow account with a mortgage company, usually that bill is paid through your mortgage company, through your escrow. All right. If your house is paid off and you're that lucky enough, then you have to pay. They give you through December 31st. Now, I did have a past client ask a great question. I've yet to find out the answer for it. Sorry about that, Will. If you pay in January, do you still get the tax benefit for the previous year? For an example, his house is paid off, so he paid his tax bill in January, which you're allowed to. You're allowed to pay your tax bill up till January 31st. But if you pay it from January 1st to January 31st, are you given the tax benefits, your income tax benefits for the previous year? I still got to find out that answer. So tax bills, folks, timeline. April, we get our notice of value. June, you protest, but you need to go in and protest now. All right. Okay. Also, homestead exemptions. I think the deadline, Megan sent it out to everybody the other day. I think the deadline is like tomorrow. So if you haven't done your homestead exemption yet, deadline is tomorrow. So back to the timeline. March, April, we get our value assessment. April through June, we protest it. September, all the entities figure out what rate they are going to charge us. We take the value that we agreed on in June, the rate that they came up with in September, we put them together. We now have a bill that's usually mailed to you around October, November, and then you have to pay that bill before January 31st. All right. So that is the timeline of property taxes. Folks, if you ever have any questions, feel free to contact me directly. We're here to help you. Prices are going up, so therefore taxes are going up. We're going to get more into that in some more videos. Tomorrow is going to be fighting or protesting. Maybe fighting is not the best word. Tomorrow is protesting your taxes. And then I think my last video I'm going to do is exemptions. All right. So there you go, folks. If you haven't done your homestead exemption, get that turned in today, because I believe the April 30th is your last day you can. All right. So there you go, folks. I'm Brad Alexander with the Alexander Home Team, here to make your dreams a reality.